Hey everyone, James from SecurePoint Solutions, wishing you a happy 1st of October. This is the Cybersecurity Awareness Month. It's one of my favorite months here. Uh, I wanted to start our video shorts with dispelling a myth. Um, Hopefully, this will be the first of many, especially if people are interested in hearing this. So, security myths. The first one that I hear a lot is simply that my business is too small to be hacked, or residential, home office, whatever you want to call it. I hear this a lot with companies that you and I might not even consider to be that small. We'll say, "Well, we're nobody. We're not a big company. We're not a big name." You are. And the reason that is because you're simply just an address on the internet. Your internet address that's given to you by your provider is just a set of numbers, just like a street address at your house or your place of business. Um, Bad guys will search for that. That internet address is reachable from all over the globe and actually from space nowadays. And the bad guys, they don't know what's on the other side of that address until they actually click or access something inside. Then they'll know if they've hit the jackpot in the form of maybe a bank or something, or if they've hit a hair salon. And that's not to pick on hair salons. There's a lot of data inside a hair salon computer that could still be profitable to a bad guy. So how they do this, we'll kind of talk about it a little bit. The first thing just to understand is that scanning the internet is not hard. It's something that you could do the entire internet in about 15, 20 minutes using free tools, no real skill other than maybe Googling on how to find something. To put this in a kind of an easier concept, an easier way, I wanted to talk about another type of uh, crime, and it's simply burglary. Um, so imagine this residential street lined with houses, lined with trees. Um, and just imagine late at night, a burglar is going around and looking into windows. Now, they could do this from the safety of the sidewalk, and they could just see if anything of value is in a window. Do they see a laptop on a counter? Do they see a big screen TV that's mounted to a wall, or better yet, not mounted at all? So they may look at those things. If they're feeling a little more brazen, they could actually go and uh, try to open a door. Just turn the knob and see if it gives. Try to lift a window and see if that opens. Uh, Computer systems have the same kind of things. They have different doors depending on the computer network. So your burglar might see something he likes, might see a method to get in. So they'll make note of that address. Well, so what I just described is commonly known as reconnaissance in the military and in the security world. And this is exactly how online criminals will start their work. It's much faster and less walking. A attacker can set a tool to scan the entire internet or a subset of the internet, and then they can walk away from the computer. They can go to sleep. They could go off to their real job, do whatever. Once that computer has finished the scan, it will give results that tell them, hey, these 10 addresses that you scanned of 1,000, these 10 have value that you could potentially utilize. Same thing with the burglar in the neighborhood. So let's go back to that. So burglar the next night or a couple nights later, burglar returns. They have tools. They have a means to take whatever they want. They maybe have brought friends that have certain skill sets. And we're not talking crazy Ocean's 11, safe cracking, Italian job type stuff. We're talking just a couple guys with a screwdriver and a truck to haul some things away. Um, they show up, they go and check that opening that maybe they tried the night before or two nights before, and hey, what do you know? that same door is now unlocked again, and in they go. So, assuming that they're not caught, they now have unfettered access to valuables. Burglar is going to take those things. They're either going to keep them for themselves or they're going to sell them. And since they put no money in it, it's pure profit. That's why, unfortunately, theft is still something that happens. So, if we take this back and we look at from a cybersecurity standpoint, we look at your computer network. So what we're talking about are, and these are a couple different terms. You'll see some other terms used, but exploiting and then extracting. So an attacker will see those open ports, those open holes in your network. They will exploit one of them, gain access, or exploit a user and gain access. We haven't really talked about email scams. That'll be for another video, but they will find a way to get into your system because they've now identified some sort of flaw. Once they're inside, they can choose to steal your data, sell it on the dark web. They can use your computers to maybe commit other crimes, or they can simply just ransom the data, rendering that computer or computers unusable. A lot has been made in the last week or so of, I believe it's Universal Health Services. They had a number of their computer systems went down. So hospitals just all over the United States had to shut down, and because the computers were offline. Chances are those bad guys did not just gain access and immediately push the ransom their stuff button. That probably they were probably there for a while. So once those attackers are inside and they've taken that data, the same thing, they're going to profit from your network, and that is what we're hoping to stop here. And as I said, you're not too small to be a victim, to be attacked. So if you enjoyed this talk, please let me know, because I'm looking forward to doing more. I have a lot of things to say about security, and I think a lot of them are useful. If you want to know more about how to make your residential networks or business networks more secure from these kind of threats, reach out to me. There's contact information on the slide here. You can go to www.secureps.net or find us on social media and learn more about our business. Thank you for watching.